What's up, guys? Don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really friggin' tired right now. But the way this event ended today, I just had to make the review as soon as possible. So I don't know if a lot of you guys stayed up to watch this 6-hour event. I hope you guys did, though. It was amazing. But if anything, here's the review.
Every time the moon shines, I become alive.
Alright, so I said I'd be doing only UFC huge pay-per-view event reviews, but I found myself watching Dynamite 2009 today, and I was quite surprised. I've heard of Dream and Sengoku a lot, but I never really bothered watching their events. Sure, they had like these big-name stars over there, Overeem and fighters like that, but I never really paid attention. Until tonight, actually. I only wanted to tune in to watch Dynamite 2009 because I heard Gegard Mousasi was fighting, and then I found myself watching mostly the entire event. I was blown away by it. That's why I decided to make this review, and I will be making reviews for Sengoku and Dream major events, so look out for those whenever that happens. As for this review, I'm only going to be covering the MMA fights, not the K1, so if you guys are looking for that, you guys are out of luck. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these names right, but another tip, I haven't watched Sengoku or Dream much. I'm not aware of these Japanese fighters much, or the Asian fighters, the Korean fighters. I don't know a lot about them, but I've heard a lot about them, so I'm sorry if my knowledge isn't up to par with anybody else's, but I'm gonna learn. I'm really interested in the MMA everywhere, so I'm becoming more knowledgeable. But the first fight, Ikahusha Minowa against Sokuju for the Super Hulk Finals. It was a third round knockout by Minowa, and he won the Super Hulk Finals. But I seen the third round, and for a good 3 minutes, they just stood there stood there staring at each other, and no one was flinching, no one was throwing a jab, nothing, not even no hesitation, no nothing. And then finally Minowa came out and he rocked Sokuju. The second fight was Hiroshi Izumi against Katsuyori Shibata. We had Izumi from the Sengoku side and Shibata from the Dream side. And most of the fight, Izumi was dominating, so he won by a unanimous decision, putting Sengoku up 1-0 in the matchups. The number 2 fight was Michihiro Omigawa of Sengoku and Hiroyuki Takeya of Dream. I didn't get to watch this fight either, but Omigawa won in the first round, apparently really fast. So Sengoku went up 2-0 there. This is where I actually started watching Akihiro Gono of Sengoku versus Hayata Sakura of Dream. This is when I tuned in. I thought I would actually start paying attention, and I was really impressed. First round was action-packed. Second round, Gono just put on a clinic. He showed why he is an amazing fighter and why his name is being thrown around a lot. He had Sakurai on the ground, and he had him in side control, and within a split second, he had him in an armbar. I really respect Gono now. He's been around for a while, but this is my first time actually seeing him live. I was really impressed. So with that victory, Sengoku was up 3-0. The next fight, Melvin Manhoef of Dream versus Kazuo Misaki of Sengoku. Manhoef rocked him with a punch, but it seemed like even if the fight did go on, he just ground and pound him and just destroy him even more. With that fight, Dream finally got on the board, and it was a Sengoku 3 with Dream only with 1 victory. Next was Jongman Kin of Sengoku against Hideo Tokoro. The person that Tokoro was supposed to face actually had to back out because of injury, so they quickly threw Jongman Kin in there. For a late replacement, he actually put on a really good show. There was a point where Tokoro had him in an armbar, and he was about to tap him, but somehow, someway, Jongman Kin managed to not tap. I was surprised. This was in the second round and third round. He managed to keep his composure, and he did not tap. I was surprised. As I was saying, Tokoro had him for most of the match, so he won by unanimous decision. With that, Sengoku was only up 3-2. Next fight, Tetsui Kawajiri of Dream versus Kazunori Yokota of Sengoku. I didn't get to watch this fight properly, but I did see bits and pieces, and most of the fight Kawajiri had Yokota in the full mount, and he managed to take the fight with a unanimous decision, and that tied Sengoku and Dream 3-3. The next fight, one that I was looking forward to, Masanori Kanehara versus Kid Yamamoto. On my last video, UFC 107, a lot of people were suggesting that Kid Yamamoto should face BJ Penn. I've heard a lot about him. This is the first time I've actually seen a fight of his. I never knew how short this kid was. This guy is 5'4". The first round was complete Kanehara. Second round was Kanehara as well. And third round, Yamamoto dropped Kanehara. It was ridiculous. Everybody thought he was over. But somehow Kanehara managed to get back to his feet. And he managed to take it by unanimous decision. Personally, I don't think Kid Yamamoto would make a viable opponent for BJ Penn. And the next fight was Kazuyuji Fujita of Sengoku against Alistar Overeem of Dream. I don't know why they made this matchup. From the get-go, you could just tell Overeem. The man looked like Jason Mayhem Miller. He was the commentator. He looks like a fucking superhero. That's the best way you can put it. Overeem just destroyed him. One knee to the face, and they literally had to take Fujita out on a stretcher after that. First round knockout, it was just disgusting. That's all I can say. With that, it was 4-4 for Sengoku and Dream, so it was tied. And the next fight, it wasn't a Sengoku or Dream fight, it was just a matchup that they threw in there. Gegard Mousasi against Gary Goodridge. Mousasi ended this quick. First round technical knockout. I think it was ended pretty... I think the referee stopped it too fast. Gary Goodridge was still conscious. He wasn't knocked out or anything. It was a quick stoppage. It was quick work from Mousasi. What else do you expect from him, you know? And the last fight. This is the reason I'm making this video right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't make this review. Otherwise, I don't know. But Shinya Aoki of Dream versus Mizuto Hirota of Sengoku. I've heard a lot about Shinya Aoki. They say he's like number 2 lightweight in the world right now, behind BJ Penn. Shinya fucking Aoki. That's wow. Shinya Aoki. He got Hirota on the ground. He managed to, while Hirota was on the ground, he grabbed Hirota's arm from his other side like a cop, and he had him on the ground. And I knew right from there that something bad was going to happen. He managed to flip Hirota, and he broke the motherfucker's arm. He broke, let me repeat that, he broke the motherfucker's arm. If you guys can watch the replay, the guy's arm snaps. It was limp, it was done. He couldn't even move it. And right after that, Aoki flipped him off. He just went up to him, he's like, yeah, what? In Chinese or whatever the hell he speaks, but wow. He broke the motherfucker's arm. He broke it. It was gone. It was done. It was finished. I want to see Shinya Aoki against BJ Penn. I want to see that. I really want to see that. I think Shinya Aoki, right now, in the world, is the only person that can give BJ Penn a run for his money at the lightweight title. Dana White needs to find a way to bring Aoki to UFC and set that match up. I'm a BJ Penn hater, sure. He has my respect, but still, I would love to see Aoki versus BJ Penn. That would be a great matchup, in my opinion. Now, it's all up to you guys. I want to see what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the event. Like I said, look out for Sengoku and Dream event reviews whenever they happen. I'm not sure when the next ones are, but I will be watching Japanese MMA now and forever. It's not all just about the UFC. And Dynamite 2009 totally opened my eyes to that. See you guys next time, and I'm gonna go get me some fucking sleep.